Welcome to the Outsider Media Group, where we talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biasness here. First off, I want to start this blog out by saying shout out to Capo the Don, Holders L Radio. We did a blog last night. He came in at the perfect time at the end to add in some points about the female battle rap situation, which is up on Outsider Media Group. Go ahead and check that out. And as that show ended, we sat and chopped it up about a couple of things, and a lot of those things he kind of talked about on the blog. So I want to bring some points up. On Monday, we'll be debating on these points. First off, who controls battle rap? The league, bloggers, battlers, fans, league owners. League owners can make anybody a fan. I mean, make anybody a star quickly. And no matter how we want to go back into the old days, we can't go back into the old days. Things evolve. It can never be like it was. If that was the case, we wouldn't be on YouTube. If that was the case, battlers wouldn't be getting paid. If that was the case, there would be no leagues. It'd still be street corner stuff. And let's not forget, the most respected owner is a street dude. A straight street dude. Not one of these guys that just want an image or something like that. He's a real street dude, so he's unbothered about a lot of things that a lot of people are just clamoring about. He's unbothered. He's a street dude. He sees shit like this all the fucking time. So it is what it is. There's a lot of things going on in battle rap, especially. Let me say this. There's a certain region in the United States that really, I'm starting to see kind of form together against another region. What am I saying? Midwest DMV. I see a lot of these Midwest bloggers are really mad at the fact that the DMV area is kind of popping. My opinion may not be true, just what I'm observing. And they nitpick about everything. I mean, every damn thing. Well, let's talk about it. A lot of people have been doing a lot of fuck shit for years and been getting second chances. Where do I start? Averb. Averb used to dub people, choking battles, fuck up, all that. Still on top. Let's see. Oh, what about Calico? He's punching people in fucking crowds, right? Him and Mook. Starting fights, throwing bottles. I rarely hear any one of these people talk about that. Matter of fact, they praise it. They're singing the song. Am I wrong? They praising that, right? That was shit that went down on a reactionary thing. They could have endangered everybody in there because the shit would have popped off there. You put your hands on me, something's going to happen. That's a lot of people's mentality. Now, not everybody wants to go fisticuffs with everything. It's not that. It's not that. We way past that. Everybody got guns. And this is a street shit. This is a street. Don't get it fucked up. Just because it's become a business, there's a whole bunch of street motherfuckers in this shit. You know, they do what they do. I don't know where we've lost the values of, I guess, the bright lights and the stages and the sponsors. Like, these are all street niggas. I'm not seeing too many gangs running up on each other. You know what I'm saying? What set you claim food, run up on them and they start slap boxing. Now, this is real shit that's going on here. So it's like, me personally, I'm gonna talk about it. It seems like every problem in the URL or battle rap is Twerk's fault. A lot of this shit I'm not gonna condone or agree with, but there's a lot of shit, more shit that's going on that's fucked this shit up way before him that a lot of other people are responsible for. But I only see it's all Twerk. I see a motherfucker mention the fact that Twerk had liked the little girl's picture, but negated the whole fact that Geechee Gotti was on that motherfucking post too. Or, we're gonna talk about endangering lives, right? That gangbanging shit. It was kind of under control before Geechee came into the picture. right? Came into the picture now. It's a more of a hostile environment because there's gangs in there. There's gangs. There's gang activity. Fuck the people on the stage. I'm talking about the real people in the crowd. Did you see Geechee Gotti versus K-Shine? That was a fucking gang, damn near gang war. Blue on one side, red on one side, right? These are things that are influenced by people coming in and repping stuff for a certain way and could eventually turn into something different. You know, people on the stage, they're cool. But these Bloods and Crips in the goddamn crowd, they not cool. So when a motherfucker say something and they say something else, it could turn the whole event out. Shoot that bitch up. When we're gonna get to that, royalty situation here too. Because everybody wants to just blame Twerk, right? There was a lot of blame to go around, and at a certain point, you can only react. If this was a perfect world, we wouldn't be having to worry about all that. It's not a perfect world, by no means. And let me get this straight. I am not condoning a lot of this shit either, but we're gonna talk about everything. We're not just gonna talk about this guy and blame everything. Oh, the ticket sales too hot is Twerk's fault. Oh, it's raining at an event is Twerk's fault. Oh my God, the mics don't work. It's Twerk's fault. It's like everything is either Twerk, the Goonies, or somebody out there goddamn region's fault, yo. And to be honest, it's all free publicity because all y'all doing is keep talking. I know it's frustrating for some of you people just to see this man keep popping up on stage. Let me tell y'all something. This is still life. People are still growing. People still make mistakes. So people are still making mistakes out here. They gotta grow with their shit. Ain't nobody, I can't think of nobody that at the age of a lot of these rappers that had their whole shit together mentally, making the right decisions on street, man. These dudes are street dudes is getting a lot of money right now. You know, it kind of fucks their head up, and they're popular. These are young dudes, very young dudes. So a lot of the things, especially if you come up off that concrete, if you come up off that asphalt, you will recognize a lot of this shit and don't really blame like his actions. Some shit is just the way the fuck it is. Some things it is what it is. Pistols, yes, they're everywhere. Everybody got pistols. Are you kidding me? I wish I would think I'm gonna go run up on somebody in this day and age and don't have my motherfucking gun on me. You don't know what that motherfucker got. Oh, I'm gonna come up with a knife. I'm gonna throw it in my hands while this motherfucker got a gun in his pocket and shit, shoot the shit out of me. I just seen on Twitter, chick goddamn it talking shit to this other chick in the car. Bop, bop, bop. Pop her ass right in her goddamn hip. Motherfuckers ain't playing these days. You think it's the Wild Wild West and want to throw up your dukes and shit like that? It's not happening. Them days is way gone. Okay, where am I going with this? The situation with Drugs and Moon got in a fight. Twerk pulled out the piece or whatever. Everybody's seen it. There's no police shit going on. We all seen the tapes. And that could be one of the reasons why Twerk's car got shot up. Kind of messed the event up, right? Anybody can have beef. Now, say a Blood was to see Geechee Gotti and just because he's a Crip, start shooting at him. Is that Geechee Gotti's fault? Well, say they just shoot his car up. Is that his fault? Say A-Verb goes somewhere and somebody just ain't like some shit he said or the fact that he's a Blood or whatever the fuck he is and shoot his shit up. Is that his fault because of what somebody else did? And what about defending yourself, right? I'm supposed to be here. I'm at I'm supposed to support my team. I'm here. Listen, that shit that happened, I was in the building. The shit was goddamn it down the street. Somebody else had my fucking whip. So how was that Twerk's fault? Nobody knows exactly really what happened. All they know that Twerk was involved, so what are they gonna do? It's Twerk's fault. We're gonna blame Twerk. Nah, that ain't it, man. Real shit happens every fucking day. In this little small ass city, Roanoke, I mean, what's today? Today is 18th and we had 3 killings already. 18 days in this motherfucking year and we had 3 killings in this small ass city. It's like that every fucking where. It's like that. Do you know what the standard of a man is right now? Motherfuckers is goddamn it busting and shit like that and doing shit like that. Not the real standard, but what they project on a lot of these youth and stuff like that. And that's what they grow up to want to be, busting that fucking gun. Y'all like to hear the shit, right? Let's say this. The problem is not the battle rappers and the certain individuals that act a certain way. It's society in its own. You motherfuckers cheer for the gang shit. You motherfuckers cheer for the gun violence and bars, but just keep it at bars. But just, okay, so if it's a situation, I'm rapping about clicking a nigga, popping a nigga, well, when I'm a headshot blow, and then I go hide behind a tree. But I talk about clicking and blamming niggas and shit like that, and I actually pull it out. But that's the one that doesn't, that's not about his word and shit like that. I'm trying to understand how everything is funneled into one direction. Everything. Shit happens in life. Shit happens in life all the fucking time, yo. People are gonna have disagreements, and the ignorance level in America right now, motherfuckers is not playing. Ain't nobody gonna tussle around with nobody. Nobody. They blowing that motherfucking thing, bro. Listen, if it ain't worth your life, don't fucking fight. Because 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers is going to get that thing. And no matter how much we've all evolved and grown in life, it was a time that you did the same fucking thing. You can try to act all moral oral and, I'm better than all of you because I got my sense now. It was a time that we was all out here fucked up, doing the dumbest shit ever. Because that's what's accepted right now. Oh, guess you mad because it's styling on you. Bop! Gun comes out. This is a fucking street sport. It's supposed to be gangsters in here. If people want that we are the world, safe feeling and all that shit, it's KOTD for that. Not saying that that's what I'm saying. You know what it is. They're not branded in the violence, the gun bars, the disrespect and all that shit. They're not branded in that. That's why URL is the leaders and basically the hood. I wouldn't say black, but just the hood section. If you don't want to hear about crack, watching bitch, stop watching smack. That's all what it is. But when you got a motherfucker that actually has situations and lived up to what he do, get him out of the culture. I would never say that. Somebody need to put that man on his wing and tell him some things. Now, I suggest that. Smack need to actually have him with him. Or Beasley need to have him with them. Or somebody need to sit this man down and let him know how shit is. I'm pretty sure he know how real it is after seeing his car shot the fuck up. But I'm not going to make this all about twerk, even though everybody else does. There's a lot of other problems in this shit. No showing and chokes. A-Verb, I guess he capitalized the best on that. Choking, no showing. That sounds like a QP move. That sounds like a kitchen clean move, right? All this shit was happening way before the DMV really got popping. Oh, going into the crowd, Goods throwing bottles. He's still here and getting celebrated like a motherfucker. So what if that person would have had a lawsuit on Goods? They could have fucking sued the URL for that. Did it happen? No. A lot of these things is going on is about the possibility of what could be and not what happened. Things happen, you got to deal with them. That's life, period. Nothing is a storybook mode where everything is smooth sailing and stuff like that. Would you listen to in this battle rap era where believability is everything? You motherfuckers talk about JC because he's not believable because he's short, skinny, and all that. He's not believable. That's why y'all don't want to give him the crowd. But a motherfucker surf that could really endanger every event that he's in because of the shit that he's been in. He's had 2 shootings, got shot, been in jail back and forth over cases. That's a marked man. It's like, yo, is somebody going to be after him? Not saying no, not wishing no bad luck, but from the situation that's going on in the community, in the world, somebody is looking for that dude to get back at him. It's just basic street law. That could be an endangerment to the community. Leagues will do what they want to do. This is WWE style shit. They want all that extra shit. They want it. The difference between NWA and WWE was all the extra fairy tale shit. Back in the day when it was Smack, that was the NWA, raw shit, gritty shit, on the street, real blood, real feel, like the old NWA, Dusty Rhodes and all them shit. The WWE is what it is now, a business, a thriving business that brings in the money off of what? The fuckery. The fuckery. The fuckery is what it does. Do y'all remember the Hitman Holler and K-Shine and that little fake fight they did to rile y'all up for the promotions? The fuckery. All this shit that they say in their blogs, all this shit that they say in their battles, the fuckery. Battle rap is all about the fuckery. I'm going to demean you. I'm going to talk about how much I'm going to kill you and all that shit. Right? So if none of this shit is supposed to be acted upon, every one of you motherfuckers is habitual liars. And we're going to keep it 100. And we're going to keep it real. Every one of these motherfuckers, if you say if you do this and I'll do that in a rhyme, and this is all about believability, then y'all just want to be tricked. That's what it is. When shit goes down, if y'all get to complaining about this and that, yo, shit happens. I thought it was a bunch of street dudes. I thought it was a bunch of people that come from that cloth. Ooh, let Gotti say a bar or Surf say a bar. Oh, that. I understand that. Ooh, I put cheese spread in the crackers and I make a swirl. Ooh, that touched my heart. But then some real shit get to popping off. Oh man, we are the world, we are the children. People want to make a change for a better day for you and me. This shit is crazy, yo. Listen, I do understand that people are in danger. But what we're not going to do is act like everything that fucking happens is all about this group or this person. It's starting to be ridiculous. I mean, I can understand having a disdain for a person. I understand that. And it could probably bubble and fester when you see this person continuously on a platform and continuously striving. You got to let people grow, yo. You want to kick him out the game where he's making his money at, and you see what he's doing when he's getting. What the fuck is he going to do when he ain't getting this money? And he's a street dude like he is. And this goes for any battler. Ain't shit changed when Pharaoh pistol whip goddamn Danger Zone. Nothing changed when Mad pistol whip goddamn Mook. Nothing changed when Ill Will was in the parking lot shooting in a motherfucking crowd. Nothing changed. It's a part of battle. It's a part of this shit. Everybody is street culture, right? It's supposed to be that. This is a part of street culture. It's not always sunshine and flowers if you're really from that cloth. At all. It's not that. It's going to be this. And so this is what people are going to have to do. Do you want reality or do you want entertainment? If you want entertainment, then I don't want to hear shit about when a chick get up and start talking about gun bars. I don't believe her. But then the bitch go shoot somebody. Oh, we got to do better. Which one is it? Do you want to be, if you're going to be entertained about this shit, then accept the shit when it happens in real life. Shit goes down in real life. I understand what y'all talking about, the culture and all that. The culture is nothing but Smack's pockets. ARP's pockets, Dre Dennis pockets. There's no culture outside of that. On the street corners, there's people, it's a 3 million people out here battle rapping right now that's not seen. What is the culture? The part where it can't be seen and televised. So they control the culture. No matter how much people gripe, bellyache, complain, all that shit. This is the culture. It is. It's hard for me to believe that people are so thorough as they say they are and complain about things that happen all the time in street situations. This shit happen all the time. And I know there's a bunch of lames and squares that have nothing to do with none of this gangster shit that's coming to an event. Nigga, if you see a circle of motherfucker fighting and you ain't about that life, go the other way. There is a expected percentage of danger you will be in these events. For one, is already volatile. The nature of the beast is volatile. It's straight negative. From the bloggers, the fans, to the battlers, it's negative. Now, people might want to make things, I understand a little safer and stuff like that, but anybody from that certain cloth know that it can go down at any time. Why? Because we are all at a certain level of, you fuck with me. I mean, listen, it is what it is. We drawing out or we gonna fight. I've never seen nobody a pussy for pulling a gun, yo. We're going to war right now. America, go over there and throw your fucking hands, yo. Throw your hands with them. Who we going to war with? I've never seen that. I understand we want this to be a peaceful environment, but certain things happen, bruh. I thought that was a given in this lifestyle. I thought that was a given. Now, a lot of people that's not in it, if you claim you're not in it, you're not with it, you've never been a part of that type of shit, then I can understand. You're on the sidewalk. A lot of people was on that asphalt and that pavement. So if you're a sidewalk person, just say that. Then we will understand why you saying all this. Bloggers, you live off this shit. Let's get for real. Of course, I'm just a fan with a voice. I wouldn't say I'm a blogger. I don't have no big numbers. I don't have no no sponsors. I'm just a dude with a voice right now. But you bloggers thrive off this shit. This is how you make your money. All this extra bullshit. If your catalog is about 20% or more on one region or a person, I really don't know what to say. I was going to say something, but I'm going to change what I was going to say because I want this to be more about a message and not like downgrading people. These people you're complaining about is fueling your page. All this bullshit that's going on is fueling your page because you have something to talk about. Right or wrong, right? So if all that goes down, right, and none of this, let's say next month, no violence for a month, right? No gun bars, no fighting bars. Smack through a compliment event. How many of you motherfuckers gonna watch that shit? How many of y'all clamoring over all this extra shit that goes on in the culture? How many of y'all gonna buy that fucking pay-per-view? No gun bars, no violence, none of that. Nothing that can incite, nothing that can turn this whole goddamn thing around in one thing, in one shot. It can happen. And I do want to address the thing with Twerk in the building. They had Sue surfing in right after he got shot, which you never know if somebody's still coming back to try to get him. You know what I'm saying? He's a known figure. It's not hard to know where he's going to be at. That could be a risk. If somebody shoots my motherfucking car up, I'm going to be strapped. No fucking doubt about it. No doubt about it. I am going to be strapped. And if I'm already in good favor with the league owner, if I'm making more money than this other motherfucker, I'm more of a commodity than this other motherfucker that I got beef with. Who you think they're going to let in. They're going to let in the guy who's bringing in the most dough. Just, this motherfucker get paid just to stand on stage for other people. They call it hosting, stand on stage and talk. He brings money just to stand in the building. So why wouldn't I bring one of my top earners into it? Yo, you got in a situation, you good? Your people's good? You all right, listen, so lay low, get up in here if you got it, because you never know. A motherfucker might be, now, Smack is probably a street, well, he's a street nigga and probably told him, let him in this motherfucker. I need to keep eyes on him. You got your thing? Keep it on you, because they shot your fucking car up, and if you ain't got it on you and you walking out the crowd, no matter how much of you come out with peace signs and flowers in your ear, non-violent, motherfuckers is still gonna want to come for you. If they did that once, they're gonna want to do it again. I'm pretty sure Smack want to protect this investment. Bring his ass in here so I can watch him. You got your thing, good. Don't trip or none of that. Now, I haven't heard any official word what happened with that day 2. Can't really speak on that too much. I'm just talking about the fact that they said that he was in the building with it. And any real nigga know, goddamn it, it's there. You're in Virginia. Twerk know where the fuck he's at. It's open carry. You can go to fucking Walmart and get a goddamn gun. There's gun shows down this bitch. You know that welcome to the gun show shit? Around here, yes. Gun shows is every other weekend, bruh. Every other weekend, guns, tons of guns, everybody getting strapped. It's all around this bitch, yo. You'll be a dummy if motherfuckers shoot at you and you come out, yo, throw them hands, son. No, that's not it, yo. It's sad, too. I'm not really condoning, but I understand. If you've been in these positions before, you can empathize and understand what that man going through right now. The dude is still a kid. He's a kid and he's a superstar. He's gonna fuck up sometimes. The business of battle rap is going nowhere. No matter how many people complain, Smack is gonna do what the fuck he wanna do. The things that y'all don't like about it, the things that you want to change is only gonna fuel your page. Because no matter what you want to say and how much you want to say it, Smack is gonna run his business the way he wants to run it. All 3 of them dudes don't get along. Norbs, Chico, and Beezy, all of them don't really get along at all the time. But who's the head? Smack. He's gonna run that shit how the fuck he want to. He could have put an end to a lot of this shit a long time ago. But why isn't he? The fans. The fans are gonna still do it. Why would I listen to somebody that's complaining and I got a million other people over here spending money to see this bullshit? And let's not forget, the bottom line, this shit is all about the goddamn dollar, yo. No matter how much love we used to have, yo, for this shit. I always say battle rap is progressing at a faster pace than hip hop is. Remember when hip hop first came out, it was pure, it was about originality, it was about getting your points across. It was more about making the music and being competitive than anything. Now it's all about money. Motherfuckers don't know their history making shit. Motherfuckers ain't even talking real languages. They just mumbling out this bitch, and it's all about something else besides the message. Shit evolves. The dumber down it gets, the worse it gets. So now it's all bow, headshots, and violence. That's exactly what the fuck it is. Twerk, you need to take a break, dog. You need to step back for a second, dog. I think, yo, Smack, you need to put him on punishment for at least a event or 2, yo. I cannot blame Twerk for doing what any real nigga do. We are real niggas. I've been in situations when I've seen somebody, goddamn it, that I fuck with or my crew or something like that, get into some bullshit like that, and it might be go time. Because at bottom line, yo, we leaving together. We fucking leaving together one way or the other, out on a gurney, a fucking body bag, or in my car. We leaving fucking together, bruh. So when it get to a point that it look like your man about to get mashed up and you see somebody else running up, no, we gonna end this shit now. Man, roll up with knuckles, get blasted in your fingertips. Shout out to Reza. It sounds like I'm condoning all this in a way. No, what I'm saying is if you're from that certain thread, that certain cloth, that certain life, you know exactly how things go. So many things could have been avoided with a conversation if everybody was as mature as they say we was. If everybody was so mature and non-violence, nobody would be in gangs. Nobody would have ever been in gangs. People need to wake up and see what's really going on, man. Just don't damage this shit. Because people hear all this shit y'all saying. Things can get around and might get around to the wrong people, and now they don't want to invest. Stadiums and shit like that, nah, man, get that out y'all head. That shit ain't happening, bro. Do you know how much shit got to go into it for the battle rap to get to a stadium? How many motherfuckers gonna be in goddamn it smacks books and shit like that? He probably don't want all that shit. He's getting enough money right now. Fuck renting a stadium when I got this app. Fuck renting a stadium when I got pay-per-view, all this shit. It's gonna be, it might eventually get there. But could you imagine a battle rap event in a stadium with motherfuckers like Geechee Gotti that's big Crips and shit like that, and then there's real Crips out here and real Bloods in the stadium, and he get to chucking up, and then they throw it down, and then it's going. Why? Because they provoke this shit with this gang shit. Anything can provoke anything. Anything can provoke a riot at any of these events. It just doesn't happen. All this shit is few and far in between. One thing I can say is a lot of these motherfuckers are hot boys, and we know what that means. They do hot shit, and it's exactly what they grew up to be. It's exactly what they wanted to be. It's exactly why y'all love this motherfucker. Any of them, all of them. Y'all love that street shit, but y'all just don't like the reality of it. We might as well start fucking rapping about unicorns and leprechauns, since everybody don't want to live in reality on what it really is. Let's talk about goddamn it dancing fairies and sugar plums and shit like that. Since people don't want to just see what the fuck is really going on in this battle rap community. It's nothing but a reflection of reality. Some people tell it, some people live it. Some people will talk about doing all this shit and what they would do and be the main one scared. Be the main one scared. And then their bias ass back and will make all types of excuses and shit. He was on probation. So the fuck what? You're on camera right now. You're on a flyer. I don't believe that bullshit. You was scared. I've been shot before, and I won't be shot again. Not me, cuz. Oh, no, not me. I've been shot before, and I won't be shot again. No, no, not me. Somebody call the gang. Tell the set come pick me up. It's me. I'm right behind the tree. Face ass nigga, yo. That's the shit y'all respect, though. And we gonna keep it funky, keep it all the way funky, keep it all the way 100, keep it all the way a stack, yo. So a motherfucker say that they goddamn it gonna do something pop off, you a scaredy cat, that's acceptable. A motherfucker shit pop off and he said exactly what he wanted to do, get him the fuck out of here. So the realness is out. Things have changed, the realness is out. When that era changed with the choking, the loaded Lux thing, when they let them goddamn it keep going, that was the change right there. That was the change right there. A lot of people tried to argue that he won that round, even though he choked. Shout out to Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa is one of the street dudes that's really getting it done out here. He's evolved out the battle rap community, and now he has a very popular podcast. Very popular. His punch has been on Rap Grid for like 12 years. It's part of their shit. It's part of how they fucking advertise battle rap. That street feel. Ooh, it's real. Ooh, it's so real. It can go down. Look at this. He punched him in his face. Yeah, everybody likes that feel, but they don't like the reality. It's a contradiction. If y'all want a place where it's safe and nothing can happen, go to Hopscotch Butterscotch Battle League. So, there's a lot of things that I'm gonna be talking about here in the near future. I'll be doing a series of solo blogs because I can't really. Time's conflicting with the rest of the crew, and I got a lot of shit to say. F, great decision. Don't be one of these Danny Myers ass niggas that's gonna keep crying and goddamn complaining about the shit. Cause you need that man's clout beating him to be established as something. Nah. That's a good move, Av. Fuck that battle for right now. You got other plans. You got Cortez coming up. Forget all about that fucking battle, yo. Nose reschedule. It's the second time. Yeah, Twerk, you've done a lot of crazy shit. I'm not gonna disrespect you and call you out your name. Never that, because it's not personal. But what I am gonna say is you're gonna have to get it together before it's too late, dog. Look at how many of these bloggers blame you for everything wrong in battle rap. You're so popular, they don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you mature. They don't want to see you go through like the steps that most men go through, make your mistakes, and then learn. They don't want to see that. They just want to get you the fuck out of here because you're popular and you do what the fuck you want to do. They cry about what you do and nothing changes. So they're going to keep talking about you all the time. I'm critical on a lot of shit too. Definitely critical on a lot of shit. But one thing I won't ever do is try to tell a motherfucker to stop letting this man get money in what he does. Never would I. Never would I. You got motherfuckers out here damn near crying, so upset about what another battle rapper does. Who do you really, in the business aspect, because it is a business, in the business aspect, the man that's going to help you make $100,000 just off of one of his battles, or this blogger that just talking, who you going to listen to, Smack? Whose side you going to be on, Smack? Your pockets or this opinion? None of this, even my opinion, don't fucking count. Whichever league it is that you're looking at, that league owner has a deciding word on that. Not the battlers, not the fans, not the bloggers. You think you can call, goddammit, Robert Kraft and goddammit, oh, good. Y'all cheated. Man, give it back. Get them out the NFL. They looked at people's practice and get them out the NFL. They deflated balls. Get them. Did it work? No. Fucking NFL kept them in there because they one of the biggest goddamn brands in the NFL. and they still kept their fucking trophies after they found out they was cheating. It's part of business. When people talk about shit like recycling and choking and shit like that, yeah, it happens. Let's get it out the way. It happens. It happens. Sorry to tell you that. Most of your favorites went through this shit on goddamn it basement leagues when it was still VHS tapes and nobody has them films. By the time they got to where they at, they had the shit down pat. There's a lot of points that I want to get off, and nobody take this as a shot at you. This is more, there's more than two people I've heard make these blogs. So if you're one of those two, I'm not exactly aiming at you. I'm aiming at the topic. So please don't take this personal. My brother, you know, we talked earlier, and I let you know I was going to do this. So you know this is not a personal attack. We're doing this. We're going to get together, and we're going to debate our points. But all I'm saying is, don't applaud for the fantasy and cry about the reality. Because the reality is, people come up with this shit because they've been through it. A lot of them. Not all of them. Because it must be motherfuckers like Sharon and them that just hear it, copy it, emulate it. And then there's some people that actually live it and talk about it. What happened to the real? What happened to the real? What happened to the real? Everybody's been through this shit that claims they've been on some type of street level. What happened to the real? Nobody robbed nobody before. Nobody has just shot. None of that shit. No fights, no crazy shit. Some of this shit is definitely OD. A lot of that shit needs to get fixed, right? Who can fix it? On the URL, smack. That's it. We can fucking blog and talk, debate, all this shit, throw Twitter polls, comments, memes, gifs until we blue in the face. Smack don't want to change that shit because that's one of his top earners. He's not gonna change it. If he thinks this area is where it's at right now and I'm gonna keep feeding these motherfuckers, that's his decision. Just take the opportunity to blog about it and complain about it and get your views up. And that's what most bloggers are doing. Nothing's going to change until Smack wants to change it. And that's all it is. We do this to get our point across. All these extra bullshit and things that's going on give us something to talk about. Especially when their event's over. Royalty, nobody's talking about that no more. It's over with. Motherfuckers got ADHD and goddamn battle rap. The event over is over. Guardians of the Coast got an event that's about to pop off probably in a couple of minutes. And that's what I'm about to get to. We have 43 minutes, and I've been talking a lot of shit. Anybody want to debate or chop it up, you know what it is. Outside of media group, hit the Discord, hit me up on Twitter. We can link up. These are my views. These are my opinions. None of this is law. Exactly the way everybody else's word is. It's your opinion. Whose opinion matters the most? The league owners. No one can come and tell you how to run your platform. They can make suggestions. No one can come to your job and tell you how to do your job. They can make suggestions. That's it, man. 540 Dre, VA all day. Chubby Chase, the CEO. Battle rapping, elbow fat. Battle rapping as a whole, yo, we started out, okay this year. You know, the royalty event, that's going to put the pressure for the women to get back on it. And I think pressure is good. Pressure makes diamonds. And I think this, they should have another event in the next 2 months or something like that. Debo, you got to stay consistent. But that's for another blog. I'm out, man. Outside of media group, man. We gone, man.